Welcome, Conscious Go-Getters. Today I'm going to be talking about how to conquer your self-doubt. So if you're tired of self-doubt stopping you from accomplishing your dreams, this video is for you. I'm going to share three easy tips on how to overcome self-doubt in your hustle and just in life in general. So when I'm done with this video, you should know some pretty practical ways to overcome whenever you're doubting yourself or feeling like you're not sufficient. So watch this video to learn. I've used these tips in my life and they've helped me build a brand as well as push through getting a PhD. So I have used them and I know they work, and I hope they work for you. The first tip is work on your internal dialogue, those thoughts that are in your head. They're different for everyone because everybody's story is different. Personally, mine revolved around not being good enough, not liking myself, and feeling a little insecure in a lot of ways about who I was, and it stemmed from some deep-rooted issues of being bullied and my own personal drama. But whenever you figure out what your internal dialogue is that is underneath the surface, so you got to do the conscious work. You got to meditate or go to therapy or journal, whatever it is. But whenever you feel like you're out, what those thoughts are that you keep hearing in your head or you keep telling yourself, you're going to want to work on changing those or getting rid of those. And the easiest way to fix internal dialogue, and it's not hard, guys, that's the thing, it's not very hard. The easiest way to do it, and what I'm going to share with you, is to just replace them. So come up with a mantra. For me, it was, I love you. That's something very simple. Whenever I would hear myself saying negative things about my self or about my capabilities or about my hustle, or whenever fear was creeping in, especially fear, I would tell myself, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. Anytime I had like a self-doubting thing about my business, and I must be doing something right, because fear is something that's, whenever you're about to evolve or change, it comes in to try to protect you. But in our today's world, that can serve a lot of negative purposes. So it's usually a good clue that you're doing something right. And then just saying, I love you. Like, I love you, Tiffany. So replacing it with a positive thought is going to be the easiest way to fix your negative self-talk and your negative internal dialogue. And I have a video on this, which I'll link down below. I have a blog on this, which I'll link down below, about stopping negative thoughts, which goes into this in more detail. The second tip is embrace it till you make it. Don't fake it till you make it. I know people say that. Just fake it, just pretend, keep going, put yourself out there. Yeah, that's true, but you really want to embrace your flaws. Figure out what it is. Figure out what's making you feel insufficient. Figure out what's making you doubt yourself, and really lean into those weaknesses. Whether it's something that's emotional that you might want to get therapy about, or whether it's something that you, like public speaking, you just haven't had experience and you're doubting yourself because you don't have the tools. You want to lean into those weaknesses so you can work on them. But the first step is to lean into them and become aware of them. Because if you're not aware of them, then you're just going to be constantly running from them and feeling like you can't do anything, when really it's just like, okay, what am I not good at? Okay, I don't know how to capture an audience. Let me go read a book on that. I don't know how to build a small business that I can sell one day. So how can I start it? Well, let me lean into that weakness, and really that lets you know what you need to work on. So it's really like embracing those things, because that's telling you directly what you need to get to that next step, to grow and to expand yourself to that next level. It's really a blessing. So really embrace it till you make it. Don't fake it till you make it. Number 3 is stay connected to your higher self. And this is really being authentic to that divinity that's within you, that is living in this imperfect body, in this imperfect world, but there's this calm observer in you. There's this spirit that's in you. There's this soul. And connecting with that soul on a daily basis, if you can, is really going to give you the strength you need to get through those self-doubting moments, to overcome self-doubt. Because when you really resonate with the God that is inside you, you know that you're capable of all things, and that there's no challenge that you haven't been created to meet. So just really take time through meditation, through prayer, through journaling, to connect with that calm inside of you, that confidence inside of you, that stillness, inside of you. And that's going to really just kick self-doubt in the rear end and get it right out of here. So those are my 3 tips on really conquering self-doubt as you hustle, but really just generally in life. And they are: work on your internal dialogue, embrace it so you make it, and connect to your higher self. And I hope these tips work for you. I have a video on staying motivated, which I'm going to link down below, that really gets into the how to connect to your higher spirit a little bit more. It's in the inspire section of staying motivated. So in that video, it kind of goes into it a little bit more, and I'm going to link that down below. But just remember, you can do all things through God, who you serve and who lives within you. And I'm wishing you many blessings on your journey and in your hustle. And don't ever play yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. You got this. Namaste.